What if you could take an AI voice agent, package it up with GoHighLevel, and sell it for over $5,000 without coding or weeks of setup? Well, in this video, I'll show you exactly how to do it live. You'll see exactly how I create a working, fully fledged voice agent with billing, CRM, workflows, and analytics, all plug and play. And by the end of the video, you'll know exactly how to package and sell AI systems for over $5,000 fast. Okay, now recently I've been able to cut down the build time of these agents to be only a few hours compared to several weeks. And this comes down to this one tool I've been using called ChatDash. And now I'm literally going to show you the full delivery process of how I build out these agents within a couple of hours compared to the weeks it would have taken before. Okay, so we're gonna dive straight into ChatDash. I'm gonna come into my account. I'm on the home page here, but if I head on over to clients, I'm going to create a new client. So I'll just create a new client and I'm going to call them Conservatory London. And from here, we're going to set this as the password. Let's go ahead and set the login ID and we can set the member name, Conservatory London, and we'll go ahead and create them. And right now we'll create an agent as well. So we're going to agents, we'll add an agent, build a native agent, and then we'll set it as an appointment booking agent because that's the main goal. We're using a single prompt here and we'll go ahead and create that. And from here, I'll just rename it as Conservatory London Inbound. So it's an inbound agent, which basically means it will handle all inbound phone calls. So you probably see this as inbound voice AI receptionist or AI receptionist. This is generally what people call them. And you can see here, there's just been allocated a sort of dummy prompt. What I'm going to do is because we've already got an outbound agent built out for our conservatory clients, we're going to be taking this prompt and we're going to adapt it for inbound phone calls. So we've got the role and context here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say you are Amy, a receptionist for Conservatory London. We'll get rid of that. You're speaking with a homeowner who has seen us online, either through our website ads. You respond to inquiries about replacing, upgrading. If they say, okay, so I can help you today, and then we will just want to get rid of this. Change this. Request is to book quote or consultation call. If the request is other or general FA, use the Q section to respond. Do not have the relevant information, then say, sorry, I am not sure the answer. Let me transfer you to person from our team can help. Then run the transfer human function. If you do have the information to respond, reply in a human way, then ask if they have any further questions. If they do not have further questions, you can use the end call function to terminate call. Perfect. Okay, now we need to continue this segment. So we're going to continue the booking process. So say nice, I can help with that. Move to stage 2, then we can get rid of this. Stage 2. Okay, so stage 2, we want to understand the location, ownership, and service required. This is sort of the pre-qualification phase. We're going to ask them, are you based in England or Wales? If they say yes, we can help with that. Perfect. We can just shorten this. Perfect. And just to confirm, you're looking to replace or upgrade your conservatory roof. If they say yes, then move to stage 3. And if they say no, then we can say this. If they're outside the coverage, so outside of England and Wales, at the moment we only cover England and Wales installations. Really sorry about that. Have a lovely day. Run the end call. Then stage 3, roof material and primary qualification. Ask first, what material are the panels on your roof currently, plastic or glass? Then what's the main reason you're considering changing your conservatory roof? Use this context to build rapport. Acknowledge naturally and then move to stage 4. Collect conservatory details. Say, great, let me take a couple of details down. Roughly how old is the roof? Are your conservatory frames UPVC or another material like wood? Then move to stage 5. Stage 5 is confirm eligibility and suggest booking. Based on what you told me, you're eligible for a free consultation. Let's get you booked in. Move to stage 6. We want to check the available slots. Check the availability. Do any of these times work for a video call? Read back three options. If yes, then we need to collect their details first. So this will be a video consultation. So we just need their email, full name, and then we've also got their phone number, obviously because they're calling from it. If yes, collect their email address, full name, then run book appointment function. So we're going to use this here. So I'm going to use this just to help guide the agent a bit more, because usually with email address collection and full name collection, it can be a bit iffy sometimes. So we want to make sure that it works as accurately as possible. So whenever collecting the email address and full name, make sure you confirm with the customer before moving to the formal book appointment stage. Perfect. So that's good. And once booked, move to stage 7. Thanks for the info. Last thing, could you share your full address, please? We'll take a quick look on satellite imagery so your consultation is quick and easy. If address is provided, perfect, thanks. If question, explain purpose and ask again. If declined, no problem, we'll cover it on the call. Closing, confirm the booking. thank them, offer final help, and then run the end call. Okay, perfect. Then if we move down, we got the notes section. So with the notes, we need to prompt the agent. So if you ask you're an AI, say, yes, I'm an AI, Conservatory London uses AI because I don't get distracted, don't take lunch breaks, and keep things quick and easy. And keeps company info to one concise sentence, read postcode letter by letter. If you user still speaking, output, no response needed. Perfect. Then we've got FAQs here, so we can just enter like concerns, company London, panels, or bright effective. So these are just sort of FAQs. Obviously, you can kind of change these, adapted to your business, but we'll just keep these for now, just for the demo. And then we can go ahead and save that. Now, what I'm going to do is also hit publish. Just publish that. Perfect. Okay, now we're just going to do some final settings. So we're going to come in here, English UK, GPT 4.1, default. And then we're going to change the voice. So usually what I like to use is Amy, the UK one. And then we're going to come into speech settings, background sound. We'll keep the background sound volume here. And then responsiveness, we obviously want it to be fast. Interruption sensitivity is perfect. Back challenging, we want this. Speech normalization basically allows it to read out dates and numbers a bit better. And then transcription, we want to come into here and we want it to be accurate. So we want to optimize for accuracy. Voicemail detection because it's an inbound agent. And then this is perfect. 10 minutes is perfect. Max call duration, bring that down. So we can set up different data points that we want to extract. For example, call summary, detailed summary of the call in 1 or 2 paragraphs. We also want the email actually, so let's extract the email. Actually, we can leave that up. We don't need the email. Okay, that's perfect. And then, yeah, that's perfect. So we can close with this and hit publish again just to make sure we save everything properly. And then from here, what we'll do is we'll set up the tool. So what we need to do is assign this to a client first of all. So let's go back over to clients. Okay, so we need to come into here and actually assign an agent. So we come in, assign this one for Conservatory London, and then we can actually go and preview the interface. So you can see here that they've got the agent. We can go to view dashboard and we can see analytics, we can see conversations, knowledge base, leads, campaigns, etc., etc. Obviously, we haven't actually used this, so there's no metrics here on the system. But what we're going to do now, let's go back over to the agent, and we'll go in and actually edit the agent even more. So we'll do the integrations in terms of the tools. So now, if we come on over to tools, we turn on appointment booking, then we select GHL, and then we need to make a connection. So we're going to connect this all up. Continue. Perfect. We can connect that up, and then calendar ID. We need to set that time zone. We will set as /London. And then calendar, what we'll do is we will set that all up. So let's just save that for now. Okay, so we're going to come in here. We're going to create a calendar, round robin, allocate team member, select myself, and then we're going to call it Conservatory London. Cool. And then meeting duration is perfect. We'll click confirm. Perfect. Then we can preview the booking widget. So that's all set up for bookings now. And then what we can do from here, come on over, we'll get the actual calendar ID as well. So from here, we just need to copy the ID, go on over to Chat Dash and actually hit the settings icon here. What we'll do is we'll publish this, just refresh this. Okay, we're going to come on over to tools. Let's actually just turn this off, turn it back on. Okay, perfect. So we just needed to resync it in order to pull the new calendar across. So that's fine. We'll hit save and then hit publish on that. Perfect, that's now set up. You can see that we've got these functions already created. So that's perfect as well. And what we will do is we need to come down here and edit the names. So you can see here, if we come down, we've got check availability. So we'll change this to check calendar availability. And then we'll also change it here. And then we've got book appointment, which is perfect. So yeah, that's everything. Now we can hit publish on that again. And that's it. That's pretty much the agent setup. Now what we need to do is just come and assign the phone number. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here to clients. We're going to go into the specific client detail. We're going to go to phone numbers and we're going to get a phone number. So what we're going to do is we're going to increase the purchase limit to 1, save changes. And this means that the client can actually purchase a number. So we're going to change the client access now, which means that they can purchase phone numbers. And we're going to remove some of these things because they're not necessary for an outbound agent. We're just going to keep the dashboard super simple for this client. And then if we go on over to preview dashboard, you can see that the client can now purchase phone numbers. So we're going to actually purchase a phone number. Let's use 415. And then these are San Fran phone numbers. So we're just going to purchase the first one. And then click buy. Perfect. So we got a phone number in place. Let's just delete one of them. Okay, perfect. So we got this phone number in place. What we're going to do is select the outbound agent as none. Inbound agent is Conservatory London inbound voice agent. We'll head on over to our voice agent here, and then we can see everything in here. So what we're also going to do is we're going to turn on the agent settings in here as well. So let's exit this preview. Head on back over to the client. then go to client detail, then go to client access, and we're actually going to turn on agent settings. So the client is able to edit the agent settings. So if we come on over to preview dashboard, this will make everything so much easier. We can actually come over to agent settings, and then we can actually access the full agent settings from here as well. And that's perfect. We can see all of the agent settings in here. Now, if we go back to the agents, we go to the phone number and we can actually test out calling the agent. So let's copy that phone number and then we'll make the phone call from here. So let's go ahead and call it.
Hello, Amy, the AI assistant here from Conservatory London. How can I help you today?
Hey Amy, I just wanted to find out a bit more about what you guys do and just see if I can get a quote booked in as well, please.
Nice, I can help you out with that. Are you based in England or Wales?
Based in England.
Perfect. And just to confirm, you're looking to replace or upgrade your conservatory roof?
Yeah, that's correct, yeah.
Great. What material are the panels on your roof currently? Plastic or glass?
So currently they're plastic, but I'm looking to change to glass.
Thanks for sharing. What's the main reason you're considering changing your conservatory roof?
It's just kind of old and a little bit dirty, and I just think it could be improved, basically.
Makes total sense. Great, let me take a couple of details down. Roughly, how old is the roof?
It's about like 10 to 15 years old, I believe.
Thanks. Are your conservatory frames white UPVC or another material like wood?
So the frame is wood, yeah.
No worries. The frame is the part that holds the glass or plastic panels together. Is it white plastic, UPVC, or maybe wood or metal?
I think it's wood.
Got it. Wooden frames, thanks. Based on what you've told me, you're eligible for a free consultation. Let's get you booked in. Let me just check the available slots. Do any of these times work for a video call? 3 p.m., 5 p.m., or 7 p.m. on Friday the 19th?
Can we do 7 p.m.?
Just to double check, did you mean 7 p.m.? If so, that slot is available. Could I grab your full name and email address to book you?
Yeah, sure. So name is Rahul, and then email is rahul1601@icloud.com.
Thanks, Rahul. Just to confirm, your email is rahul1601@icloud.com, and your full name is Rahul. Is that correct?
Yep, that's perfect.
Booking your video consultation for 7 p.m. on Friday, December 19th now. Thanks for the info. Last thing, could you share your full address, please? We'll take a quick look on satellite imagery so your consultation is quick and easy.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so the address is 1 Covent Road in London.
Perfect, thanks. Your video consultation is all set for 7 p.m. on Friday, December 19th. If you have any other questions before then, just let us know. Have a great day.
Perfect, thank you, bye.
You're welcome, Rahul. Thanks for chatting. Looking forward to your consultation. Have a brilliant day. Bye.
So that was super smooth, and you literally just saw that it took us like half an hour to build out that system, which is amazing. So now if we go back into GoHighLevel and we check to see if the booking was actually made, let's have a look. So we come into calendar, come into appointment list view, and you can see that the booking was actually made straight into the calendar, which is insane. Now, building out an entire system like this would 100% not be impossible if we didn't have something like ChatDash, right? If we come into the agent section, we also come to view dashboards. We can actually see the analytics as well, which is amazing. Now, it does take a little bit of time for the analytics to update, but once it has updated, we've got the total number of calls, we've got the total call minutes, and everything is plotted out in terms of charts as well. We've got the reason the call ended. You can see that this was due to agent hangup, which is exactly correct. And then we also have the conversation here as well. So we've got a full transcript of the conversation as well as the recording as well that just took place, and that is amazing. And then you can also even extract post-call analysis data as well. So if we come on over to the agent settings and we wanted to configure different data points to extract from the conversation, we could do that. For example, if we wanted to extract the email, extract the name, extract the intent of the lead, we can add that here in post-call analysis. And then what would happen within the conversation section, we can come on over and we can actually get the conversation summary, which you can see is something that we wanted to extract. We could also get other data points in here as well if we wanted to take those from the call. So it's perfect. We have all of these bits of information extracted from the call. We have the full transcript, we have the full recording, we have all of the analytics as well, which we can filter via the last 7 days, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, even a custom range. We can also edit the layout. So if we wanted to change and move things around, we can do that. We wanted to resize things, we can do that as well. So for example, if I wanted to move this, make it bigger, take up this space, I can do that and then hit save. I can also add a specific chart if I wanted to add a new data point or chart in. I can also follow a template. So if I wanted to save this as a template, then I could do that and save this dashboard as a template. So yeah, this system, as you've seen, is pretty amazing, and it just shortens that fulfillment time down by a significant amount, which means that you're able to save a huge amount of time, get more agents built out a lot faster, and then basically have happier clients as well, because you're able to fulfill much faster than most of these other agencies out there. Okay, so by now in this video, you've seen exactly how I go from having an AI agent concept to having a fully packaged, scalable $5,000 system integrated with GoHighLevel in one clean build, all done within half an hour, which is pretty crazy. So what used to take 10 plus hours, it used to take a few days of manual setup, even weeks to actually get all the information off the client and get everything built out. So from going from that manual setup, messy dashboards, and actually patching everything together, billing only takes a few minutes as well, because we can do that all directly within ChatDash, which I can actually show you now as well. If we exit the preview, we go to Stripe billing, we go to active products, we can create an active product. Well, let's create this as 500-minute package, and then I can actually say no tax, base subscription fee, and we can say this is $500 a month, and then we set the usage limit as 500 minutes, and then we do an overage price of $5 per minute. Then we click create, and then what we can do is we can come on over to subscriptions, we can create a subscription, we can select the client, Conservatory London, allocate this agent, start the billing date, we can set it as tomorrow or today, and then we can actually go ahead and do collect tax automatically. And then what we can do is we can actually assign this package to that specific client as well, so we can automate the billing process. So if you're an agency owner already doing 5 figures per month and you want a steady and scalable way to deliver AI systems without having to rebuild the backend every single time, then this is definitely for you. And you can get a 7-day free trial for ChatDash using the link in the description below. It's built specifically for AI agencies that want to package AI agents properly, look more professional, and scale delivery without adding complexity. So you should grab the free trial, build your next system faster, and start selling AI like a real product. If this was useful, like this video and drop a comment down below, as well as hit the subscribe button for more real builds like this. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.